This is Kenya News Update today. 348.9 million shillings. That's how much of your tax money vanished in a single county. But here's the twist. The people who were supposed to protect it are the ones now in handcuffs. Coming up, you'll meet the former officials and contractors accused of a massive procurement scam and discover how a county assembly office block became a monument to corruption. Meet Faith Odyambo Apuko, the former acting clerk of the Homa Bay County Assembly, and Patrick To Nui, a former quantity surveyor from the Ministry of Public Works. Their job? To oversee a crucial project, the construction of the Homa Bay County Assembly office block. But according to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, they had a different plan. On January 16, EACC detectives made their move. They arrested Apuko, To Nui, and the directors of a company called Heartland Enterprises Limited. The charge? A 348.9 million shilling procurement fraud. This is the story of Tender No. HBCA/T/W6/2018-2019, a tender that was supposed to build a public office. But here's what nobody's talking about. The trail leads right back to the people in charge. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions received the file, and their findings are explosive. They say the former clerk of the county assembly, Adhiambo Daniel Kaudo, and 5 other senior officials were involved in irregular procurement. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Among those set to be charged is Mary Pauline Odor. She's not just a director of Heartland Enterprises. She's also a principal nurse at the Homa Bay Referral Hospital. A public servant, allegedly involved in defrauding the public. And then, something shocking happened. The DPP reviewed the file and directed charges. The list of suspects reads like a who's who of county oversight. Roseline Eniengo Adhiambo, a former county executive committee member for lands, is also named as a director of the company. The very lands department that would oversee such a project. The evidence points to a classic web of conflict of interest and abuse of office. The charges are severe: abuse of office, willful failure to comply with procurement laws, conflict of interest, and unlawful acquisition of public property, all under the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. But if this was so clear, how did it happen? Here's the twist. This wasn't a sneaky, hidden operation. This was a tender issued in the open, for a building everyone could see. The alleged fraud happened in plain sight within the rules they were meant to enforce. The implications are huge for every Kenyan. Some say this is the system working, catching the corrupt. Others say it shows how deeply embedded corruption is, that it takes years to uncover. The controversy is clear. Can a system police itself when the guardians are the suspects? The ODPP says it's committed to the rule of law. But this case leaves an unanswered question hanging over Homa Bay. If 348.9 million shillings for an office block could be allegedly stolen, what else has been taken? The suspects are awaiting arraignment. A county waits for its building. And you're left wondering, do you think this arrest is a sign of progress or proof the system is broken from within? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that holds power to account.